keeping your eyes on the prize.
Why are you late?
Sorry, traffic was a nightmare.
As I was saying, this lesson is about focus. Now, as a reward for your tardiness, Skull, you and Hex get to go first.
Skull? What are you doing?
I gotta grab that orb! Ha-ha! Almost got it! Just one more step! Hey, what happened? Did I win?
No, you both failed.
But if Skull caught it and just happened to crash at the end, doesn't that count for...
No excuses. You separated. End of story. Next, cadet.
Oh, I sprained my sphenoid.
All together now.
Hey, yeah, we should come together. Let's be heroes in the night. Black spotlights beaming in the black sky. We can lift the darkness with our light. 'Cause everybody's in harmony.
Together now.
Harmony.
In harmony.
Alrighty, class, it's time for your reports on the Skylander, past or present, I idolize most. Now, I'm sure no one wrote theirs on a certain feathered Skylander who may or may not be in this room as we speak.
Oh, my report is about a certain feathered Skylander.
It is? Well, let's hear that one first. Wait, know what? Don't even need to. You get an A. Slam dunk. Well done, lass. Okay, who's next?
Actually, Prof, I did a little rewrite to Hex's report. I would like to present that, if you don't mind.
Skull, what are you doing?
The Skylander I idolize the most is actually a future Skylander, and his name is Skull. My name is also Skull. If you're thinking to yourself, hey, the future Skylander that Skull is referring to is himself, then hooray, you got it.
You rewrote the entire report and made it about you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not kosher to sing my own praises once in a while?
Not when our grades depend on it.
Hex is right. I'm afraid if you change the subject of the report from me to you, aka somebody who's definitely not a Skylander, well, then I have no choice but to give you an F.
Oh, you thought my report was about you, Professor Jetvac? Sorry, but the feathered Skylander I wrote about was Hoot Loop.
Real good, Hex. You just cost us an A.
Now, to gracefully slip away from these Doom Raiders without these idiots being any the wiser, it'll be like I was never even here.
Hey, Kaos.
Top of the morning, my friend.
Oh, you found my egg timers. Now I can finally make my world famous etouffee. What would we do without you? We never gonna let you go.
Get back! I don't need any help. Okay, help.
I'm glad we have a moment alone. You should know that Golden Queen found out I couldn't find the location of your mom's castle. So now, to massage your ego and keep stringing you along until she does find Cassandra, she's planning a party for you.
Party? What kind of party?
She called it a roast.
A roast? What happens there?
Well, at my Uncle Broccoli Man's roast, they dipped him in olive oil, kosher salt, and served him over orzo. But in this context, I think it's like a party with jokes.
This is perfect. While everyone's distracted eating mini hot dogs and making typical party small talk about how crazy the weather's been, I'll sneak away before anyone can even realize I'm gone. Goldie wants to throw me a party. Well, it's going to be my going away party.
Portals, what is up with those things? Is it interdimensional travel or a glorified disco floor? Make up your mind. Cassandra, how goes your work in the meditation room?
Never ending. What is that thing?
Ah, yes. You see, I've been performing stand-up, but felt I needed a gimmick to separate myself from the herd. So, this is the disguise I wear as my comedic alter ego, the unknown troll comic.
Yeah, it works. I already wish I didn't know you.
Oh, terrific barb, ma'am. I may use that. You know, maybe you should be the one performing at Kaos's roast instead of me.
Chaos's roast? Explain.
Golden Queen saw some videos online of me performing my act and wants to hire unknown troll comic to be the MC for a roast she's throwing for Kaos tonight.
This might be exactly what I need to test my theory that the weaker I get, the stronger Chaos becomes. Glumshanks, I want your alter ego to take the gig. Use your comedy chops to mock Chaos so that he blows his cool and reveals just how powerful he's become.
But how will that help you, ma'am?
If I can see how strong he is, then I'll know how much time I have left to keep ultimate evil from finding its way back to Skylands.
That sounds bad.
Not as bad as that stage name. Unknown Troll Comic. Sheesh. What if you called yourself...
I'm not really looking for feedback.
In order to achieve inner peace, Skylanders must be able to trust each other as much as they trust
Oh,
themselves.
come on, Skull. What is it now? We're partners. You can tell me anything.
That's what I like to hear. Partners confiding their trust in each other. Trust that is integral to their success. Hex, Skull, tell us something you trust about each other.
Okay, well, even if he doesn't always realize it, I have Skull's back. And I know that Skull has mine, because as I continue my journey to become a Skylander, I know that he realizes how important it is.
Your journey to become a Skylander? Helping you achieve your dreams? Well, you know what, Hexy? I got dreams too, and I can be a Skylander without you. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
What are you talking about?
Who's the one who's there for you when you forget a spell in the heat of battle, Hex? Me! That's who, which means I know a lot of spells. A lot of them! And this one will free me from being your familiar forever.
No, Skull. This is a very bad idea.
Quanti se emet agnes e capuadan, aquae, aranoias, oyak, It worked! I'm free! Now I can finally do what I want to do. Hang some drywall. But first up, feel the wind on what used to be my face. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Is that something she does a lot?
It's not like Hex to miss our after-school undead club meeting.
Totally. And I haven't seen her since she floated away from Professor Eruptor's class, moaning eerily. I hope she's okay.
Don't worry, friends. I'm doing just fine.
Hex! Ooh, are you all right?
Yeah, your voice is weird. Have you been yodeling again?
Oh, I've never felt better. And I can't wait to share all of my good feels with both of you.
My gut says we should be freaked out right now, but my parents just don't hug me enough back home.
You too?
That was the best hug ever. What should we do now? Let's hug everyone.
Remember, Chaos, this is all in good fun. We'll be laughing with you.
It's a party with jokes. How bad could it be?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roast of Chaos. Well, I see some familiar faces in the audience tonight, like the oh-so-scary Doom Raiders. Or, as I call them, the 5 Horsemen of Incompetence. Oh, and then there's the reason why we're all here. Chaos. Come on, folks, show them some love. Now, Chaos, don't let all that applause go to your head, or actually go ahead. It looks like there's plenty of room in there. Oh, for the record, that was a low IQ joke, not a big head joke.
Hold on. All these These jokes are aimed squarely at me.
I know. Isn't this fun?
Yo, Masteria! How's it going? Hey, I wanted to talk to you about becoming a Skylander. Now, I figured since I've already been here at the Academy for a while, we could skip that whole application deal.
Oh, Skull, your Hex is familiar. You know you can't be a Skylander without her.
But that's the thing. I'm a free agent now. See? No more orb thingy around my head.
What? How did this happen?
I just recited this spell to break my connection to Hex. So now I can be a Skylander solo. Or Skylander solo. Huh, has anyone taken that name yet? 'Cause it's awesome.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Based on your alarm tone and the uncomfortable proximity of our faces, I'll say something not good.
Once Hex made you her familiar, you could never part. It was a package deal forevermore. And using a spell to end that leaves her susceptible to being overcome by the evil side of her supernatural essence.
So, just for clarification, that's a bad thing?
Just a nice, peaceful walk to a portal so I can go home and watch my nighttime stories. Totally not creepy that there's no one else on campus for the first time since never. What could possibly go wrong? Ah! Oh! Oh, Hex, it's just you. What are you doing out here so eerily? I mean, late.
I'm giving out free hugs, Hugo.
Oh, free hugs! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Those are my favorite!
Hex! We've been looking everywhere for you. Are you okay?
Oh, I feel great, Skylanders.
Me too. Now, who wants the squishiest hug you could ever ask for?
Me first! I love squishy things!
Pop, no!
Oh, wow! Dudes, you really need to get in on this!
Guys, stay back! Whatever evil Hex has been touched by is contagious.
It's okay. We still outnumber them.
Hug us. Hug us. Hug us. Hug us.
More scary cadets. Do we still outnumber them?
They're everywhere. What do we do?
So grab onto me and I'll fly us to safety.
Amazin!
Elf, let go! Hey, look, karate cats!
Oh!
Guys, everyone outside is infected with some sort of evil plague. It's like cooties, but way more scary.
You see, this is what I was afraid of, Skull. That incantation to separate you and Hex allowed the dark side of her supernatural essence to overtake the good within. Now she's a vessel of evil.
The worst kind of vessel!
And now Hex can spread that evil to anyone she touches. If it overtakes every cadet and Skylander, our enemies will use us in their quest to rule the Skylands.
Why would you pull such a reckless move? Not cool, bro.
I thought Hex didn't need me anymore. She was doing all this studying and practicing without me that I thought she was about to kick me to the sky curb.
Skull, you are integral to Hex's success and vice versa. Even if your main duties as a familiar are to do her bidding, there are so many other ways you make Hex a stronger Skylander, including your friendship.
That's just it. Hex is the only real friend I got, and I didn't want her to cut me loose first.
There, you mustn't beat yourself up. The other cadets will take care of that later. Right now, you must find Hex and make things right to stop this madness.
How do I do that?
This is my guide to fixing spells gone awry. Here's the one you need. Recite this reverse evil incantation to Hex. When she hears it, her evil essence will cease.
But how do I get close to Hex if she's surrounded by all her evil cronies?
I'll airdrop you in.
Hurry, Skylanders. We're running out of time.
Nah, I ain't saying our boy Kaos is weak. But I've used spices in my one-alarm chili stronger than him.
Yeah! Oh, talk about not being liked. Where I come from, parents make their kids eat all the chaos on their plate before they can leave the table. Boom!
Here's our impression of a typical Friday night at Kaos's mummy's castle. Oh, Kaos, are you still in your bath? It's been an hour, and you haven't washed that blue smudge off your forehead.
Almost finished, Mother. I came up with the most fiendish scheme to finally defeat the Skylanders. It involves flooding their academy with soapy bubbles and an army of giant rubber duckies. Doesn't sound anything like me.
Give it up for Chompy Mage and Puppet. You've got to wonder, does he ever wash that hand? And how about another round of applause for our guest of honor who has been such a good sport, Kaos. We've heard jokes about his looks, jokes about his mother, jokes about his failure to beat the Skylanders. And yet, he does nothing. The way he's letting us all kick him around, it's obvious that the biggest joke of the night is Kaos himself. And the best part of all, there's not a single thing you are going to do to prove otherwise. Is there?
Roast on this, funny man!
Wow, that was impressive, Kaos, but aren't you overreacting? We're just having fun.
Everyone mocking me all night is not fun. That hack comic is right. All I ever do is let people walk all over me.
Kaos, if you just calm down.
I'm done being calm, and I'm done being lied to so you can use me to find my mother's castle.
So you know.
Indeed. And I know this whole roast was just a charade to string me along. I was a fool to give you 1 second more of my time, but no more. No more.
If you won't willingly continue to be my ignorant pawn, then I'll just have to find a more permanent way to keep you around as my trophy. What? This can't be. There's only one other person in Skylands who can't be turned to gold by my power. Cassandra.
That must mean I'm finally as powerful as Mother is. Sorry, Queenie, but it looks like your powers are simply fool's gold.
Doom Raiders. Retreat.
There's one last yuckster who needs to learn his lesson about messing with me. I shall have my revenge on you one day soon, unknown troll comic. And when I tell Glumshanks all the mean things you said, he'll be furious too. We will both make you pay. All of you!
There's Hex! How are we gonna get through?
You want to be a hero? A real Skylander? This is your shot.
Let's roll!
Skull! Well, well, just the head I was looking for. I've been saving a special hug just for you. Come to me, Skull. Join us in evil.
Isalef Evigraf I Evag Exatim Adina Fautanet Evig Tabdula Swala Ekat!
Skull? What's going on?
I'll explain in a minute. Right now, you and me gotta take care of each other and do what Skylanders do best. Save the world from evil. Back to back. Reverse evil blast, 12 o'clock.
I got one at 4:30.
10:20.
2:55.
8:02.
Oh, what happened to everybody?
Not sure, but I think there was an obscene amount of hugging involved.
Come on, guys. I'll explain everything on the way home.
So,
Yeah, listen, funny story, but go with me here. I kinda sorta turned you into a vessel of evil by breaking our supernatural union.
Whoa, that is dramatic. And also idiotic. Why would you do such a thing, Skull?
I thought you didn't need me anymore because you were doing so much training on your own. I thought I was gonna lose my friend. The best friend I've ever had, in life or the afterlife. So I panicked and acted out.
I was training solo so we'd be great, Skull. I want us to be Skylanders. I didn't choose you to be my familiar randomly, you know. You were carefully hand-selected over thousands of skeletons. Don't you realize that?
I'm so sorry for all this, Hex, and I swear it will never happen again. I just want to be your familiar and friend again. My orb's back? My orb's back! Yes! Does this mean we're reunited? 'Cause it feels so good!
Yes. But if you ever go rogue on me again, I swear, Skull.
No way! Cross my, well, whatever my heart is in this situation, and hope to die. Wow, I am just striking out left and right today, ain't I?
One more thing, Skull. Here's that hug you wanted. You're a bonehead, but you're my bonehead.
Forevermore.
Together now. Together, together. Together now.
Hey, yeah, we should come together. Let's be heroes in the night. Like spotlights beaming in the black sky. We can lift the darkness with our light. 'Cause everybody's in harmony.
Together now.
Harmony.
All together now.
Harmony.
Together now.
Everybody's in harmony.
Together now. Together, together. Together now. Together now. All together now. Together now.
Everybody's in harmony.
Together now.
Harmony.
All together now.
Harmony.
Together now.
Everybody's in harmony.
We all together.